Have you ever wondered why some people seem to magnetize everything they desire, while others remain stuck in endless cycles of frustration? The quantum discovery I'm about to share with you isn't new to science, but it remains hidden from most people because it seems too simple to be true. What if I told you that the biggest prison in your life isn't outside, but within you, and that the key to freedom is a scientific truth long whispered by mystics and now proven by the world's most respected physicists? This is the secret that definitively transforms lives, and you're about to discover it. But first, if this content resonates with you, give it a like right now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any transformative revelations. Quantum physics is no longer an abstract theory confined to laboratories. The double-slit experiment, refined by Akira Tonomura and his team in 1989, demonstrated something that defies our common perception of reality. Electrons behave like probability waves until they are observed, at which point they collapse into defined particles. This means that your consciousness, your observation, literally determines what manifests in your reality. Complementing this discovery, Alain Aspect and his team proved the phenomenon of quantum entanglement in 1982, revealing that particles can be instantaneously connected, regardless of distance. You are not separate from anything in the universe. Every thought you have reverberates in the infinite quantum field. Imagine yourself as an artist in a vast digital art studio with no physical limits, where the canvas is the very fabric of reality. Every thought you nurture, every emotion you feel, every intention you project are like high-tech energetic paintbrushes, interacting directly with an infinite field of vibrational quantum pixels. These pixels are not static. They are pure possibilities waiting to be colored and shaped by your consciousness. The clarity of your vision, the intensity of your emotion, and the firmness of your intention determine the sharpness and vividness of the image you are creating at this very moment. The field of infinite possibilities, awaiting your choice. Most people live as if they are watching a movie whose script they cannot change. They wake up every day repeating the same thoughts from yesterday, feeling the same emotions, creating exactly the same reality. It's as if they are always painting with the same faded colors in the universe's infinite digital studio, without realizing they have access to the entire cosmic palette of possibilities. Do you recognize this pattern in your life? How many times have you thought, why does this always happen to me, without realizing that you are literally programming the universe to repeat that pattern? Think about the last time you woke up already anticipating problems, already visualizing conflicts, already feeling the weight of the day before it even began. Your brain, functioning as a quantum antenna, was transmitting that frequency to the field of possibilities, and the universe, always responsive, was organizing events to match your expectation. It's not coincidence. It's quantum coherence in action. Breathe deeply now. Feel the air entering your lungs, expanding your chest. As you exhale slowly, imagine you are releasing all old patterns that no longer serve you. You are creating space for new possibilities to enter. This simple act of conscious breathing is already altering your vibrational frequency. It's already changing what you attract in this moment. The transition to a new reality doesn't require years of meditation on a mountaintop. It begins the moment you understand that you are not condemned to repeat the past. The quantum field has no memory. It responds only to what you are emanating now. If this inspires you, comment, "I choose," and see how many people are ready for this change with you. The emotional frequency. The universe understands. There is a language that the quantum universe understands perfectly, and it's not the words you repeat like empty mantras. It's the emotional frequency you emanate every moment. When you say you want abundance but feel scarcity in your chest, when you claim you deserve love but vibrate at the frequency of rejection, the universe responds to the truth of your energetic field, not your words. Have you noticed how your manifestations always seem to correspond to what you truly feel and not to what you say you want? Think about that moment when you were absolutely certain that something would work out, when every cell in your body vibrated with that certainty. Remember how things flowed naturally, how synchronicities appeared, how doors opened. It wasn't luck. It was you operating as the conscious artist in the digital studio of reality, painting with vibrant colors of certainty and confidence. Now think about moments of deep doubt, when you knew deep down it wouldn't work out. The result was exactly what your emotional frequency was creating. Dr. Joe Dispenza and the HeartMath Institute have demonstrated that when you combine a clear intention with an elevated emotion, you literally change your electromagnetic field. This extended field interacts with the quantum field around you, organizing events, people, and circumstances to match your new frequency. It's not superficial positive thinking. It's physics applied to personal transformation. Place your hand on your heart now. Feel the rhythm, the pulsation. This organ generates an electromagnetic field 60 times larger than that of the brain. When you feel genuine gratitude, true love, deep trust, this field expands and becomes coherent. You become a quantum magnet for experiences that correspond to that frequency. Keep your hand on your heart, and now imagine something you are deeply grateful for. Feel that gratitude filling every cell. You have just changed your energetic signature in the quantum field. The beauty of this discovery is that you don't need to understand all the quantum mechanisms to use them to your advantage. Just as you don't need to understand how electricity works to turn on a light bulb, you don't need to comprehend all the quantum equations to start consciously creating your reality. What you need is to practice the art of aligning your emotional frequency with what you wish to experience. If this revelation makes sense to you, subscribe to the channel now to continue this journey of transformative discoveries. The wave collapse. That happens with every choice you make in the quantum realm. Everything exists as potential until the moment of observation. Every decision you make, every focus of attention you direct, is literally collapsing infinite possibilities into a single experienced reality. You are not just choosing between options. You are selecting which version of the universe you will experience. How many times have you found yourself obsessed with a problem, giving it all your attention, all your energy, only to see it grow and multiply in your life? Think about that situation you deeply feared and kept visualizing repeatedly. Every time you directed your attention to that fear, you were collapsing the wave of possibilities in that specific direction. The universe, in its perfect quantum neutrality, does not judge whether what you are observing is good or bad for you. It simply responds to the intensity and consistency of your observation, materializing what you focus on most. Now imagine the power you have when you understand this mechanism. Every moment of conscious attention is an opportunity to collapse reality in the direction of your dreams instead of your fears. When you consistently observe abundance instead of scarcity, health instead of illness, love instead of loneliness, you are literally sculpting your future experience in the quantum field of the now. Close your eyes for a moment. Visualize something you deeply desire, not as something distant in the future, but as if it is already happening now. See the details, feel the textures, hear the sounds. Most importantly, feel the emotion of already having it in your life. This emotion in the present is what collapses the quantum wave. It's what tells the universe, this is the reality I choose to observe and, therefore, experience. You are painting in the cosmic digital studio with the precision of a master artist. The secret that spiritual masters have always known, and that quantum physics now proves, is that time as we know it is a useful illusion. Past, present, and future coexist in the quantum field. When you feel the emotion of your desired future in the present, you are creating a quantum bridge between realities. You are pulling that future into the now through vibrational resonance. Leave a comment with the word present if you are ready to collapse new possibilities into your life now. The illusion of separation that keeps you trapped. One of the biggest mental prisons we carry is the illusion that we are separate from what we desire, separate from each other, separate from the universe itself. This perception of separation is what creates the feeling that we need to fight, compete, force things to happen. But quantum entanglement reveals a liberating truth. You are intrinsically connected to everything and everyone. Every atom in your body has been in a star. Every particle of you is entangled with the entire cosmos. How could you be separate from what you are? Think about how ocean water is not separate from the wave. The wave is simply the ocean temporarily expressing itself in that specific form. You are the universe temporarily expressing itself in the form you call me. When you desire something, it is the universe desiring through you. When you create something, it is the universe creating through you. There is no real separation, only the perceptual illusion your mind has constructed. This understanding changes everything. If you are not separate from abundance, then you don't need to attract it from outside. You just need to allow it to express through you. If you are not separate from love, then you don't need to desperately search for it. You just need to remove the barriers you've built against its natural expression. You are like that artist in the infinite digital studio who forgot that the canvas and brushes are extensions of themselves. Breathe deeply again. As you inhale, imagine you are breathing with the entire universe. As you exhale, imagine the universe is breathing through you. There is no inside and outside. There is only the continuous flow of energy and consciousness of which you are an inseparable part. Feel your shoulders relax with this understanding. Feel the tension dissolve when you realize you are not fighting the universe to get what you want. You are dancing with it. From this understanding, manifestation ceases to be about forcing the universe to give you something and becomes about aligning with what already exists in potential. It's like tuning a radio station. The music is already being broadcast. You just need to adjust your frequency to receive it clearly. If this analogy resonates with you, share this video with someone who needs to hear this message today. The power of crystalline intention in the quantum field intention is not just a vague wish or a distant hope. At the quantum level, clear, focused intention is an organizing force that aligns particles, waves, and probabilities in the chosen direction. But here's what most people don't understand. Intention needs to be crystalline. It needs to be charged with the corresponding emotion. It needs to be sustained with unwavering conviction. Have you noticed how your vague and uncertain desires rarely manifest, while those things you knew with absolute certainty would happen always found their way to you? Think about that time when you had an intention so clear, so defined, that you could almost touch it. There was no doubt, no plan B, there was only the diamond-like certainty that it would manifest. Remember how the universe seemed to conspire in your favor? How the right people appeared, how opportunities arose, how resources materialized. This was not coincidence. It was your crystalline intention organizing the quantum field around you. The problem is that we have been conditioned to have weak intentions, diluted by fear, by doubt, by the opinions of others. We say we want something, but deep down we don't believe we deserve it, we don't believe it's possible, we don't believe we are capable. This incoherence between what we say we want and what we truly believe creates a confused frequency that the universe cannot respond to clearly. It's like trying to tune into two radio stations at once. You end up receiving only static. Stop for a moment and feel your body. Where do you carry tension? This tension is resistance. It is doubt crystallized in your muscles. Consciously relax these areas. Imagine the tension dissolving like ice melting in the sun. Now, in this more relaxed state, formulate a clear intention for your life. Not something vague like, I want to be happy, but something specific, tangible, measurable. Feel this intention rooting itself in every cell of your body. Returning to the metaphor of the artist in the cosmic digital studio, crystalline intention is like choosing exactly what masterpiece you will create before you start painting. It's not about starting to scribble, hoping something beautiful appears. It's about having a clear vision, consciously choosing the colors, applying each brushstroke with purpose. When your intention is crystalline, every action you take, every thought, every emotion, naturally aligns to manifest it. Like this video if you are committed to crystallizing your intentions from now on. The emotional alchemy that transmutes your reality. Emotions are not just reactions to events, they are the creative frequencies that shape future events. Every emotion you feel is transmitting a specific vibrational signature to the quantum field, attracting experiences that correspond to that frequency. Fear attracts more situations to fear. Gratitude attracts more reasons to be grateful. Love attracts more opportunities to love and be loved. Have you noticed how on days when you wake up feeling good, more good things seem to happen, and on days you start badly, everything seems to get worse? Think about how you have emotionally navigated your days. How many times do you let external circumstances determine how you feel? When something good happens, you feel good. When something bad happens, you feel bad. But this is living reactively. It's letting the external world control your internal world. True alchemists of reality do the opposite. They choose to first feel the emotion of the desired outcome, thereby creating the frequency that attracts that outcome. This doesn't mean pretending to be happy when you're sad or denying your authentic emotions. It means recognizing that you have the power to transmute any emotion, to use even challenging emotions as fuel for your transformation. Anger can be transmuted into determination, fear into excitement for change, sadness into deep compassion. Every emotion is energy in motion, and you are the alchemist who decides how that energy will be directed. Right now, choose an elevated emotion to cultivate. It can be gratitude, love, enthusiasm, peace. Don't wait for an external reason to feel it. Generate it internally, like the artist who chooses a specific color for their work. Breathe this emotion. Let it fill your chest, expand through your body. Notice how your posture naturally changes, how your facial expression softens, how your energy elevates. You have just changed your transmission frequency to the quantum field. Hermeticism has always taught that, as above, so below, that the microcosm reflects the macrocosm. Your internal emotions create your external reality. When you master the art of emotional alchemy, when you learn to internally generate the emotions you wish to experience externally, you become truly free. You are no longer at the mercy of circumstances. You are the conscious creator of circumstances. Type alchemist in the comments if you are ready to master your emotions and transmute your reality. The present moment as the portal to all possibilities. The past exists only as memory. The future exists only as imagination. The only point of real power you have is this present moment. It is only in the now that you can access the quantum field of infinite possibilities. It is only in the now that you can collapse the wave of potential into manifested reality. But how many of us truly live in the present? How many of us are always dwelling on the past or anxiously projecting the future, losing the only moment where true creation happens? Think about how many hours of your day you spend reliving old conversations, reimagining past situations, carrying grudges or regrets. Every moment spent in the past is a moment stolen from your present creative power. Now think about how much time you spend worrying about the future, anticipating problems, fearing possibilities. Every moment of anxiety about the future is a seed of unconscious creation planted in the quantum field. The present is like the tip of the paintbrush touching the canvas in the cosmic digital studio. It is the only point where creation truly happens. You can plan the painting. You can remember past paintings, but it is only when the brush touches the canvas in the now that the art manifests. Spiritual masters of all traditions have always emphasized the importance of the present moment. And now, quantum physics confirms the collapse of the wave function, the moment when possibility becomes reality, always happens in the now. Stop everything you are doing besides reading these words. Become completely present. Notice your breath, feel your body, perceive the sounds around you. This moment, exactly as it is perfect in its potentiality. In this moment, you have access to all possibilities. In this moment, you can choose any frequency, any intention, any emotion. Feel the power of this. Feel the freedom of this. When you anchor your consciousness in the present, something magical happens. Your mind stops wasting energy on ghosts of the past and fantasies of the future. All your creative energy concentrates on the only point where it can truly make a difference. You become like a focused laser instead of a diffuse lamp. Your capacity for manifestation amplifies exponentially. If you feel the power of this present moment, give it a like now and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next revelations. Now that you understand the quantum principles of conscious creation, I will share with you a 3-step method to apply this knowledge and start transforming your reality immediately. First step, recognize and accept your current reality. Before you can change anything, you need to completely accept where you are now without judgment, without resistance. Resistance to what is creates a frequency of struggle that perpetuates exactly what you want to change. Accepting doesn't mean liking or resigning yourself. It means recognizing the starting point without wasting energy in denial. For example, if you are in financial difficulty, instead of denying it or despairing, you calmly acknowledge, "This is my starting point, and from here I consciously create my new reality." Imagine yourself as that artist in the digital studio who first observes the canvas as it is before beginning to create their masterpiece. Acceptance releases energy trapped in resistance and makes it available for creation. Second step, Extract the gift and lesson from each experience. Every situation in your life, especially challenging ones, contains a hidden gift, a valuable lesson that is fuel for your evolution. When you find the gift, you transmute the frequency of the experience from negative to positive. For example, a betrayal can reveal your inner strength. A financial loss can awaken your creativity. An illness can reconnect you with what truly matters. Ask yourself, what is this situation trying to teach me? What skill is it developing in me? How is this preparing me for something greater? When you find the gift, you stop being a victim and become a conscious student of the cosmic university. Third step, redirect focus with crystalline intention and elevated emotion. Now that you have accepted where you are and extracted wisdom from the experience, it's time to create consciously. Formulate an absolutely clear intention of what you choose to experience, not just mentally, but feel it in every cell. Internally, generate the emotion you would feel if this were already your reality. Maintain this focus with the consistency of a laser. For example, if your intention is financial abundance, don't just visualize numbers in a bank account. Feel the security, the freedom, the generosity you can express. Feel deep gratitude. Maintain this frequency regardless of what the external world is showing. You are painting your new reality in the universe's digital studio, and the consistency of your focus and emotion determines how quickly it manifests. This method is not just theory, it is applied consciousness technology. Each time you practice these 3 steps, you are literally reprogramming your reality at the quantum level. You are using the same principles that govern the universe to consciously create your experience. The journey we have taken together so far has revealed truths that have always been available but remained hidden by the simplicity of their depth. You are not a passive observer of reality. You are the artist in the infinite digital studio of the cosmos, painting your experience with every thought, every emotion, every intention. The paintbrush has always been in your hands. The canvas has always responded to your touch. You had just forgotten your creative power. The ultimate quantum discovery is not about particles and waves. It's about you. It's about recognizing that your consciousness is the universe in action. Your intention is the quantum compass that navigates between infinite possibilities. Your emotion is the frequency that tunes into the reality you experience. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest who you are vibrationally. And who you are can change at this very moment with a simple conscious choice. Feel that cosmic digital studio once more. See yourself with the paintbrush in hand, the infinite palette of colors at your disposal, the responsive canvas awaiting your next creation. Every moment is a new opportunity to create. Every breath is a chance to change your frequency. Every choice collapses infinite possibilities into an experienced reality. You are not trapped in any circumstance. You are always one choice away from a completely different reality. The invitation now is simple yet profound. Assume your place as a conscious co-creator. Stop waiting for life to happen to you and start making it happen through you. Use the quantum principles we've explored. Practice the 3-step method. Become the alchemist of your emotions, the sculptor of your circumstances, the artist of your experience. If this knowledge has awakened something in you, if you feel the call to live consciously, to create intentionally, to manifest powerfully, then your first act of conscious creation can be now. Like this video to energetically anchor this knowledge. Comment a word that represents the reality you choose to create from now on. Subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications because this is just the first of many revelations that will accelerate your conscious evolution. Remember, the universe is always responding to your frequency. The question isn't whether you are creating your reality, you are creating every moment. The question is, are you creating consciously or unconsciously? Are you painting your masterpiece or distractedly scribbling? Are you tuned into the station you desire, or are you receiving static? The choice always has been and always will be yours. The power always has been and always will be in your hands. The moment to create consciously always has been and always will be now. Your consciousness is the universe in action. Your intention is the quantum compass. Your emotion is the frequency of creation. And your reality? Your reality is exactly what you choose it to be from this moment of infinite possibilities. The cosmic digital studio awaits your next masterpiece. What will you create today?